Happy Friday, everybody. Oh my gosh. Oh, so much to tell you. This is episode 74 of the Hangout with Penny show. And typically, it's a weekly hangout show. Some things have just been kind of taking up the time, so here I am. I think I've missed a couple of weeks, but I'm back for tonight. So yes, episode 74 of the Hangout with Penny show. And on tonight's topic, we're going to talk about mixed messages. What are we putting out? What are we saying to the universe? We're saying one thing, but we're really meaning another. So we need to get clear on the messages that we're putting out. And that can be with our spouse, with our kids, with ourselves. So we need to be really clear on the messages that we want to send out, because the law of attraction has a job description, and that is to match vibration. So let's make sure that we're getting matched the things that we want. So welcome, episode 74, Hangout with Penny show. So for those of you that have been making me a habit, thank you very much. And I want to apologize for the last couple of episodes that the last couple of weeks that I have missed. One was a little bit of an illness I had, and then the second one, I've been having a little computer problems, but anyway, excuses be gone. Wayne Dyer's book, Excuses Be Gone. Focus on solutions. So that's what we're doing tonight. So for those of you that remember, one of my favorite things to do is to share the wine of the week with you. And this week I have a South African wine. It's called Cape One. It's a Moscato. So my friend Tana Marshall, she usually watches the recordings because she's having date nights with her husband on Friday nights. And so cheers to you, Tana, and cheers to all you that are participating, watching live. And if you're now watching the recording, cheers. You may be drinking coffee. So thank you. I just want to acknowledge CJ Gilbert. She says, hi, Penny. Excited to hear about tonight's topic. I'm watching from my farm in Wisconsin. Hi, CJ. Thank you for being here with me. So before we get on with the show, let's talk about our last show, episode 73. And that was with Cindy Pohl, and it was a Q&A show. So I have a couple comments of what people were saying. So Cindy Pohl, she is from Auckland, New Zealand. She put me in the hot seat last week. And there was a comment from Troy Davidson, and he said, since I've been wanting my own house for a little while, I appreciate tonight's talk. I realized my vibration had lack about the house, or I had frustration about it showing up. Robin Ritchie, she says, hi everyone. I just bought my first attraction box last week, and I watched the Start Your Day the Positive Way videos and love them. It really makes a difference to practice gratitude and intention. Thank you for sharing them, Penny. So what she's talking about in that is I have in my Penny Peddie's Law of Attraction community, it's found in my Google communities. I have Start Your Day the Positive Way. It's a 5-part video series and plus a bonus on what you can do to just raise your vibration to have maybe a better day. It's all about feeling good. And if we can start our day the positive way, then the likelihood of it continuing that way, it's a higher probability, that's for sure. And then I thought it would be fun to go back 1 year ago tonight, and see what I talked about. And it was episode 32, and the title of the show was, Are You Sick and Tired of Being Sick and Tired? So that was a pretty good show. It was about, again, the words we use and how it can come back to us. And I have this really nice comment, and it's from Susan Kay, and she says, thank you, Penny, for doing this excellent hangout on such an important topic. Besides, You can heal your life. And the 4 agreements, another interesting take on the subject in this book, is in this book. Okay, so here, let's get this straight. She's now going to talk about another book. I talked about You Can Heal Your Life. I talked about the 4 agreements. And now she's telling me about this other book. And it's called Every Word Has Power. Now, she says the author explains that she points out that the subconscious always filters out the words don't, not, and no. So we can eliminate those or greatly reduce these words from our vocabulary. She says the universe always filters out these words, not and no, and works with the energy of the words left. So her theory is the more you bring high energy words into your speech, the better your life becomes. She challenges you to try it and see for yourself what results you get. And she says, if you're going to express negative thoughts, at least do it with using high energy words. So that's something to think about. So thank you for that, Susan K. And again, one more comment going back to last episode with Cindy Pohl. I am says, I love your show, Penny. So I like to hear that. So thank you. Okay. Are we sending mixed messages with the words that we use? What prompted this show for me tonight is many of you know, I have a part-time position at the wine rack. And so one of the ladies that works in the host store, I had a necklace on, and she said to me, "Oh, I love your necklace. I love it. Oh, if you're ever going to get rid of it, put me on the top of your list." Right? So she's telling me that she wants my necklace. Over the course of working at the wine rack, I got to know her a little bit, and I know a little bit of her story, and she's so inspiring. She's inspired me so much listening to her story that I just got this, give her the necklace. So I just took it off and I handed it to her, and she goes, no, I can't take that. No, you keep it. And I'm like, I'm gifting this to you. You deserve it. I want you to have, you like it. You tell me you like it. So I want you to have it. So I give it to her. And then I saw her a little bit later on that day, and she said, "You made my day. Thank you. You made my day." So I started thinking about this, and I thought, here she was. So whether she's talking to me or whether she has a request, a desire, something that she really wants, and not just her, but I'm just using her as an example here. How many times do we say to the universe, "Oh, I really want this," and then we block it right away by saying, no, I can't have that. Instead of just saying thank you. And that's what I kept saying to her. Just say thank you. I'm giving it. I want to give this to you. Just say thank you. So how many times has our dream been right here, and we've blocked it? Like, I don't have the money. No, I can't do this right now. How many times is the universe ready to deliver to us the thing that we asked for, and then we just turn around and just, we stop that flow. We just stop the flow. I was watching Max Ryan. He had a video. He loves Marie Osmond. Loves him. Check out Max. He's king of Periscope. He's got Periscope TV. Max Ryan, Coach Max Ryan Coach. Anyway, on Periscope. He's on Facebook too. I've had him on my show a couple of times, and he loves Marie Osmond. And so he went to see her. She was doing book signings or whatever, and he had this nice picture he wanted to get signed. And she said about 25 years ago, when she was married to her first husband, if she could have just said sorry, she said it would have saved her 25 years of hell. Her pride, whatever the case was, I don't know what the case was, but Max was videotaping her as she was talking about this to Max and I thought, how true is that? So are we really sending, what kind of mixed messages are we sending when maybe we feel like we've been done wrong by, or we've done something and our ego gets in the way, and it's like, all we have to do is say sorry. But sometimes, Wayne Dyer, he would say, do you want to be right? Do you want to choose kindness? Or you want to choose to be right? It's like, well, it's nice being right, but at what cost? Right? At what cost? So what kind of messages do we send? We need to be very conscious of the messages that we are sending out. I had a friend, well, I still have a friend. I love her dearly. And one day, because behind every complaint is a request. I'm going to repeat that. Behind every complaint is a request. Now, one day I was over at her place and she was saying, oh, my kids never help me with the dishes. And she was really upset with her kids. And then I was there for lunch and I just actually got up and I started putting her dishes away. She's like, no, you don't do that. Go sit down. I said, you just said yesterday or whenever it was that no one helps you with the dishes. I said, I want to help you, and now you're telling me no. So I said, just say thank you. Those are two powerful words. Just say thank you. So, you know, maybe her children, they were, you know, teenagers. They had like lots of things going on. It's not that they didn't want to help their mom, just they had things going on and dishes were the last thing on their mind. And mom was busy and she wanted to have help. Help showed up. So sometimes it's not how we think things are going to come into our life, but if we can just be open when we ask for something, open to receive it. Like this lady, when I give her the necklace, she wasn't open to receive it because it's like, I can't take it from you. You're basically a stranger. I don't know. Why would you do that for me? Like, it's like, because I want to. Just let me do this. So when someone offers to give you something, just say thank you and accept it. We want to make sure that whatever we're saying, whatever we're putting out into the universe, it's going to be matched. So if you don't want something, then don't ask for it. But if you say you want something, be prepared to receive it because it could show up within 30 seconds. I was handing her that necklace. So be prepared. It's just like a lottery. If you really, really want to win the lottery, be prepared. Are you really prepared? Are you sending mixed messages? So many people want to win the lottery, but then they're like, well, I don't want to win that much. Like I wouldn't be able to win that much. So what are we really saying? Right? So that is my message for tonight. What messages are you sending out when you talk? Are we sending mixed signals? Are we saying one thing and meaning the other? So when someone possibly ticks you off and you say, oh, that's okay. But meanwhile, it's like, it's not okay. It's okay to acknowledge the fact that, you know, I was a little disappointed. So hopefully you'll have a little more respect next time, whatever the case may be, and clear it out. Just clear it out. Lots of times when we hold things in too, it festers and it festers, and then it can blow up somewhere down the road on something totally unrelated. So if something's not okay, it's okay to say, I would rather have it this way. So that is my message for episode 74. What messages are you sharing? What messages are you sending out? Are you sending out mixed signals? You're only going to get returned what you give out. So I just want you to be careful with what you say, because at any moment it can come to you. And it can go the reverse. So if you're saying something that you really don't want, be careful. Oh, my computer's doing a background check. Be careful, because it can come too, right? So if you want something, State it and be prepared to get it. If there's something you don't want or you don't like, be careful. Just be careful with your words. Anyway, CJ, thank you for joining me tonight. And I am going to end the call because, like I said, I did have a little bit of, you probably, if you watch episode 73, you'll see I got booted off a couple times. So I just want to make sure that I end those broadcasts. So thank you very much, everybody. And again, I apologize for having a couple of weeks there where I said I'd be here and I wasn't. Next week, I will not be here. It'll be the week after for episode 75. So summer's coming and lots of things are going on. So there could be some weeks in between that are skipped. But in the meantime, thank you so much. And I look forward to seeing you again. Remember, your dreams are just a thought away. Okay, thanks. Good night, everybody.